Namaskar everyone. So here is saying introduction to force and motion, which is made by our Lanish. So he said that force is a vector quantity that can change the motion of every object. So in this universe, everything has force. We are standing on this earth because of this force. So motion is a change in position of an object over time. So gravitation. So in 16th century, so many people believe that the earth revolves around the sorry. So in gravitation, we can learn that in 16th century, many people believe that sun revolve around the earth. And then after in 16th century, there is one astronomer called Nicholas. He said that the sun is the big star of our planet, and every planet revolve around the sun. So in 17th century, there is one astronomer. Galileo also said that he saw four satellites which revolves around the sun. So here is given gravitational force also. The attractive force between any two objects is with mass, and there is one gravitational acceleration. The acceleration experienced by an object due to gravity is generated as g. So weight, the force exerted on an object by gravity equal to the object mass times the gravitational acceleration. Universal law of gravitation. This universal law of gravitation is made by our Sir Isaac Newton. Inverse square law. The gravitational force between two objects is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. And another one is instantaneous interaction. The gravity force is an instantaneous interaction acting across space without any delay. Universal gravitational G. So G denotes gravity between two objects in the universe. Numerical value, importance, and experiments. So the universal gravitational constant G has a value of approximately 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11. And the importance of this, sorry, one formula also. G equals to F into d square by m1 into m2. G is equals to F into d square upon m1 into m2. Relation of gravitational with its factor. So gravitational depends on mass, distance, gravitational acceleration. So first one is mass. The gravitational force is directly proportional to the masses of the interacting objects' distance. The gravitational force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the objects. Gravitational acceleration. The gravitational acceleration experienced by an object is independent of its mass. So in this universe, every big objects attract smaller objects towards it. So gravitational and distance. Inverse square law. In inverse square law, they say that the gravitational force decreases at the square of the distance between the objects, and in distance dependence, as the distance between objects increases, the gravitational force between them decreases rapidly. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your sir. Sorry, your.
Wait.
You want to see that
See later on, not now. Right now, why to see? Now we'll be discussing, right? So how he explains, you just learn. You study in class 8, you study in class 10, and then also you have to learn. Actually, here were many more diagrams in that nothing is brought. So only in the name of making slide making, that's wrong. So you could make there are 7, 8, 9, 10 slides. Then it will be quite easy. Yes or no? So the chapter is force and motion. Force. What is force? Force is the external agent that changes or tends to change the. What are you doing? When you read the copy? Sit there. Your mind is not stable, then one day instead of coming to school, you will go to cinema. Now you remember the account book? Okay. And what is force? Force is the external agent that changes or tends to change the state of a body from rest to motion or motion to rest. Or in simple language, we can say force is the push or pull on an object, right? And what is motion? How do you define motion? Motion is the condition at which the position of a body changes with respect to another body. So crow came here. The pigeon is moving here and there. That is in motion. This one, it's not changing at all. This is at rest. And in your book, there must be some theory. Are there some theories? Heliocentric theory and geocentric theory is given. Is there given heliocentric theory and geocentric theory? Heliocentric theory and what is that? Geocentric theory. What is my heliocentric theory and geocentric theory? Up to 16th century, people believe that. What do they believe? Earth lies at the center and all the other heavenly bodies go around it. Geo means earth. Earth at the center and others they go around it. So this saying is called geocentric theory. Geocentric theory states that Earth lies at the center, rest of other bodies lie, means go around it. But later on, scientists they found that is wrong. Sun lies at the center. Other heavenly bodies like planets, satellites, comets, they go around it. That is called heliocentric theory. So which theory is correct? Geocentric or heliocentric? Heliocentric theory. So, but our topic is here about something to learn about gravity. What is gravity? How do you define gravity? Gravity and gravitation. If here is one body, here is another body. Suppose two stones are there. This stone pulls, the first stone pulls the second stone with some force. Second stone pulls the first stone with some force. So, the mutual force of attraction between any two bodies. What is said? Mutual force of attraction between two objects in the universe. That is called, what do you call it? Gravitation. There is Raju, there is Joy. In between Raju and Joy, what is there? Force of attraction. That is called gravitation. Between me and this bench, there is also force of attraction. Between this smart board pen and me, there is also mass. There is development of force of attraction, that is called gravitation. Okay? Whether big body or small body, there is production of some force of attraction, that is called gravitation. But what is gravity? Suppose this is one heavenly body, let's say Earth, and if any object comes down, no? So, heavenly body, very massive mass, applies some force to pull an object towards its center, that is called gravity. In gravity, one body should be celestial body, either sun, satellites, planet, etc. Okay, but here it doesn't mean. Next one, what is given here? Gravitation. So, what is given here? Geocentric theory or Ptolemaic theory. A scientist named Ptolemy, he gave this theory. He said that Earth lies at the center, rest of other all bodies they go around it. But who proved this one? Nicholas Copernicus. What is his name? So which theory was given by him? Heliocentric theory. What does heliocentric theory say? Sun lies at the center, other bodies revolve around. Right? Okay. So Galileo also proved the second one. Now see here. Here is sun at the center. The earth goes around the sun, moon goes around the earth. Okay. Newton, Sir Isaac Newton, he was so much curious person, and he found why the heavenly bodies go around each other. Like earth goes around the sun, moon goes around the, comets go around the sun. What's the reason? Because of gravitation. What is there? Gravitation. Okay. And Sir Isaac Newton, he propounded one law in which year? 1687 AD. In 1666 also he propounded laws. Do you know when was he born? When was Newton born? He was born in 1642 AD. Laws of motion. He gave laws of motion in 1666 AD, and Newton's law of gravitation in 1687 AD. He was too much, he was too much curious person. That's why he gave laws of motion. Could you remember first law of motion, second law, third law of motion or not? And in class 9 we have done some numerical problem also. It was given by Newton. And in class 10 he gave Newton's laws of motion. So, so there is one story, no? Newton was sitting in the under the tree, and one apple fell down near to him, and he thought, why didn't it go away and why did it fall down? Later he found that there is gravity in heavenly body, so that it falls down. And if there is big body and small body, so in which direction does that body move? Big also moves near to smaller one, but smaller moves very fast over there. Right? What heading is here? Universal gravitational constant. Right? Directly universal gravitational constant. Isn't there Newton's universal law? Oh, this portion is missing. Newton's universal law. What does Newton's universal law state? What does it state? Every body in this universe attracts another body with a force. Every body attracts another body with a force. That force is directly proportional to product of their masses. We can write F proportional. This sign is proportional to M1, M2. He gave two parts. Another is F inversely proportional to. Newton's law of gravitation states that where is the statement? Is it here? May come in next one. Gravitational force between two bodies is directly proportional to product of their masses, right? And gravitational force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between their center. And universal law, why do we call it universal law? because this law is applicable throughout the universe. It's not suitable for Nepal, it is suitable for India, China, Moon, Mars, Jupiter, some other planets, etc. Same thing happens. When there are two bodies, forces develop, because of force, they attract each other. And I told you there are two relations. Look at here. F proportional to F proportional to M1 times M2. Equation 1. F proportional to, what does it mean? When the mass of each body is increased, force also increases. Hello? Mass increase, force also increases. If distance increases, force decreases. Directly proportional one means they go together. Why? If one increases, another also increases. Like one student brings 2 kg of mango. If 50 students are there, how much mango will be collected? 100 kg mango. More students, more mango. But it is a matter of eating. One student eats 5 mango, but if we bring the 10 kg, then I think that 5 mango will not be sufficient for one. It will reduce. That is called inversely proportional. Okay, students, look at the formula. What is the formula? F proportional to M1 times M2, F proportional to 1 by D square. So when we combine these two, combining equation 1 and 2, we get F proportional to M1 M2 by D square. Look at the relation. Eh? What is the relation now? F proportional to M1 M2 by D square. Then F equals to, we write here, we cannot write this directly because it was written by whom? Newton. Newton gave this formula, G M1 M2 by, what is here? D square. This is the formula. Hello? This is the formula to calculate gravitational force. Formula is F equals to G M1 M2 by D square. What is D? Distance between any two bodies. D. What are M1 M2? Mass of two bodies. What is capital G? Universal gravitational constant. Right? What is the value of this universal gravitational constant? Value. Do you know? The value of universal gravitational constant is how much? 6.67 times 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square. If kg minus 2 is there, then what you mentioned there? Per kg square. How do you define capital G? What is the definition? Yes. Gravity produced between two bodies of masses M1 and M2. How far do they lie? Distance of D. Nearer distance, value is less. Far away distance, value will be more. And do you know who measured the value of this capital G? Hello children. Do you know who measured the value of capital G? It was measured by Robert Boyle. What is his name? Robert Boyle. Relation of gravitational force with its factors. Okay, it is given. Whatever diagram is given. So one is normal condition, another is change. So here, these bodies remain at a distance of F. Distance is F1. What is the mass of this one? M1. Mass is, your mass of one body is increased. When mass of one body is increased, keeping other constant, value of F also increases. Value of F also increases, is given there. Next one, Second question is there. Eh? What happened? Distance increase or decrease here? Yeah, distance increase or decrease? Look at these two bodies. This one distance here. These two bodies. How with distance? Increase, right? Distance? Yeah. D become 2D. So if D becomes 2D, then what is the formula? G M1 M2 by F equals to G M1 M2 by D square. Put the value, you will get. Here is one numerical problem. Everybody read the question? Okay. So in book only or in question only many more things are given. Mass of the earth is given 6 times 10 to the power 24 kg. Mass of Jupiter is how much? ME means mass of earth. So we can write 300 times 6.10 kg. Distance between the earth and the Jupiter. Force of attraction. What is the formula? F equals to G M1 M2 by D square. Yes or no? F equals, look at your formula. Saurabh, where is swimming? F equals to capital G. What is capital G? Gravitational constant. What is ME? Mass of first body. M, second body. D. Okay. So this, how to use the calculator you must know. Now one last portion we are going to discuss is so what is this gravity? What are you getting? I think up to that much only, right? Up to that much only. So everybody now read the portion, then afterwards I will give you work, right?